Question: if I gave you 40 million today, and you were to run ads on CCTV, the slogan is, afraid of getting overheated, drink Wangleroji. Do you think you can create another Wangleroji? The answer is no. It's not because the slogan isn't good enough. Instead, traditional positioning theory may be about to change. Why do I say this? First, we need to clarify one thing: what positioning theory is. In 1972, two advertisers, Trout and Reese, appeared. A concept of positioning has been proposed. Positioning means capturing users' minds. Let the brand become a representative of a particular category. Simply put, it makes consumers think of a certain scenario. My first reaction was you. Afraid of getting overheated. Drink at Wang Old Street. Remove the crab using Hefei silk. Seeing off the elders. And also sent Nao Baijin. These advertising slogans, like nails, driven into our heads. He has been stuck for more than 20 years. So why was this playstyle so aggressive before? It depends on two things. First, consumers' minds are limited. Let me test you. Who is the world's highest peak? Everest blurted out. Second, think about Kiao Ji and Li Feng. Third, most likely, you don't know. That's the human brain setup. Each category can only be remembered for the first few, even the first one. Second, channel centralization. Back in the millennium, there are over 1 billion people nationwide, almost at the same time, staring at the same screen. Insight. So the strategy is especially clear. Catch a point. Write the most catchy slogan. CCTV miscellaneous and brief broadcasts repeatedly on the net. At the peak of Brain Platinum, during the Spring Festival of 2000, almost all-weather thin wheels. The average person, you can see it 5 or 6 times a day. This year, during the festival, no gifts are accepted. Just the sales in the dozen or so days before the Spring Festival accounts for half of the entire year. So essentially, past positioning theories. It is an art of 7 bodies. Your product may have 100 advantages. Sorry, say 100 times. The audience simply can't remember it. You can only pick one to go out and shout. 99 without sacrifice. Not a single one survived. But today, this playstyle started to fail. It's not that the human brain has changed. The capacity of the human brain can't be changed. What has changed is the channel. Today's communication channels currently evolving in the show. They are all family. In the past, they watched TV together. But now dad scrolls through Douyin. Mom scrolls through Xiaohongshu. The son abandoned Bilibili. Grandpa watches health preservation on video channel. Grandma slashed on Pinduoduo. The same home. 5 screens. 5 algorithms. 5 worlds. Say a word. Maybe only 1 or 2 people will see it. This poses a huge challenge to positioning theory. Imagine this. You promote good sales in your Douyin livestream. Word of mouth and shouting at the top of your lungs. The user turned and searched Xiaohongshu. There are only a few positive reviews. Ask Ari again. The Ari recommended another company. Then go to Zhihu. Here are a few complaints to be found. The nail you drove down on Douyin, on other platforms, can't be nailed down. That screen that the whole nation nailed together in the past, it's gone today. It shattered into thousands of small screens. So the brand's approach is to play it. It must shift from one to many to many to many. Your product has 100 selling points. That's in 100 channels. Tell 100 sets of stories to each of 100 different groups. For example, the same television, targeting young people with a focus on gaming experience, talking about the multi-generation feel of the monitor, targeting the quality-seeking middle class, focusing on cinema effects. Watching blockbusters in the living room is so awesome. A brand, a product, 2 sets of stories. It falls into 2 categories. The essence of positioning, from doing subtraction to doing combination. Actually, it's not just positioning theory. Many business theories that we have established as our guiding principles are all quietly being rewritten. For example, barrel theory. You've definitely heard of it. How much water can a wooden bucket hold? It depends on the shortest board. 30 years ago, this is the truth. But today, you have weaknesses. Let others handle your weaknesses. You do e-commerce. Logistics are handled by SF Express. Eastern Capital. You make phones. Chip Foundry is handed over to TSMC. You do SOS. Cloud services are handed over to Alibaba Cloud. AWS. Your weaknesses. A socialized division of labor network. I already patched it up for you. At this moment, let your strengths grow so that others can't live without you. Compare and address shortcomings. The return rate is much higher. Another example. Universal competitive strategy. Strategic master Michael Porter believes companies either go for cost advantages, extremely cheap, or differentiation, extremely unique. Both sides are needed. You'll end up losing out on both sides. The reason is simple. You need to differentiate. You need to have more styles. Each model can only be made in small batches. The cost per piece is naturally high. You want it cheap. You have to mass produce the same model. Naturally, There are fewer styles, but you look at Western medicine. He managed to do it again. Differentiated and affordable. What's going on? This is the kind of approach the industry has used for him. He came up with a name, Xiao Dan Quick Meal. What does that mean? Every new model start with 100 pieces. When thrown into the app, the algorithm was watching. Who clicks more? Who's there enough of them? Who has transformed it into a higher place? Selling well. Immediately follow up on the order. A large number of orders. Scale effects are ongoing. Costs have suddenly been pushed down. It doesn't sell well. Production was completely halted. Only 100 items. Not losing much. Evaluate this strategy. Differentiated costs. Trapped in 100 small trial and error attempts. Cheap scale dividends. All are left to algorithmically verified hits. In the past, you had to choose between two options. Now you can have them all. Let's talk up to this point. Suddenly, I had a pretty strong feeling. Many entrepreneurs. Entrepreneur, the easiest trap to fall into. It's not that they don't study. It's a method that relies on the past that works. It should become an eternal truth. Positioning theory. Unified theory. Universal competitive strategy. In those days, these were golden rules, but those 4 words from that era, they were the ones who founded it. Hide the premise. Times have changed. The premise changed. The conclusion must be rewritten. What remains unchanged is the most basic human nature. Consumers' minds are always limited. No change. People like simplicity, hate complexity. No change. Enterprises rely on satisfaction. Real needs are alive, and nothing changed. What changes is the path. How to put your product here. Delivered to him. How did he get into so many choices? Remember you. It sounds even more exhausting. But actually, it's fairer. Because of the past, you can't come up with 40 million in miscellaneous styles. It's hard to be remembered by the whole country. But today, even if you only have one Douyin account, a Xiaohongshu article, a segment of Ari recommendation, there are also opportunities in the minds of a certain niche group. Mad King. This is channel decentralization, a gift for small brands. Also for those who hold old maps. People looking for a new continent. A loud slap. Follow Liu Run, lowering the cognitive barrier for business.